This is the first time we're trying something. It's an experiment for us. Welcome to the podcast show. We've done things before, right? Like on computers and stuff. But this time we're sitting next to each other. Me and Devinder here.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello, Gede. Now, what it is, every so often, by the way, we live together because we're married. Or should we say we're married, so we live together? Which way around is it? I don't know. But every so often, we hear a song, a Punjabi song, and we think, oh, wow, the meaning for this is really good. And also, when I teach exercise classes, I'll take every opportunity that I can to say, do you know what this song means? Do you know what this song means? Every so often, I thought, wouldn't it be great if you and I sort of sat and kind of analysed a song for the benefit of, one, showing our appreciation for it, but hopefully other people appreciate it. It surprises me how many people say, I'm really into Punjabi music, I'm really into Punjabi music, but they come to my class and they don't know any of the songs. Like, they know something 25 years ago. So this is also something I want to contribute. Like, will you, listen to the podcast, learn some of these songs. So if you're listening to this or watching this, this is an experiment which Davina has graciously offered to be a part of. Otherwise, I'll just be yapping on and on about this song means this song.
Are you doing that anyway?
I'm yapping on anyway. But the thing is, she understands the meaning of the songs.
A little bit.
No. See, don't be modest about that. Her understanding is much deeper than mine. But you were saying, like yesterday, like some of my appreciation is around who are the artists and what are their backgrounds and stuff. Yeah. So with that, we're probably, hopefully, a good tag team that you can kind of go, oh, I want to listen to this regularly, and what song are they analysing? The song that we've chosen today, oh, and by the way, in the future when you listen to this, we won't introduce so much, right? We'll just get straight to the song. So the song we've chosen today for this first one is one that just keeps playing in my mind. It's really old for all of you going, what a fogey. It's fairly old, like it's 10 years, I think it says on there. It's 10 years old. But it's one song that every so often something kind of comes to my mind and the song starts playing in my head, the word Rendeh. Right? Every so often, like, tu Rendeh, and like, and then it starts playing, and like every so often, and then I listen to the song and I think, wow, the meaning here is deep, and over time, I really appreciate this song more and more. Yeah. And those are the songs I want to share on this podcast. Those sort of like timeless songs, which many people perhaps haven't heard of. That's the first thing. The second thing is, although people see Bhangra and we do, the more traditional Tol type music, I want to show people that there's this whole other side that often gets neglected because you don't hear it at the wedding or whatever. So
it's not all Tol, it's not all alcohol and giving your keys to someone else because you can't drive and things like that. It's more to some of the songs. And they're beautiful. This song's sad and beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. It's sad and beautiful. And, it's not your traditional dancey type of number, but it's so meaningful. And those are the songs that I'm hoping that we'll come up with. But also for you, if you have a song and you're like, oh, what does this mean? Maybe Devinder and Ravinder can analyse it. You can call us that from now on. They can analyse it, tell me what this means, and share it with us. But we're particularly interested in the ones that will make for a good workout. Like this would be maybe a good cool down song or something like that.
And this is our understanding of the song. We appreciate other people getting involved. There's bits we don't understand, and we want to hear from you if you do understand it. What does it mean? And tell us more. Yeah,
and keep in mind that we don't want to do a like direct for direct translation. So, for example, if this word, like most people would think this word in Punjabi means this word in English, but when you try to deeper dive and you try and analyze it in context, you realize that the translation isn't exactly. So we don't want to do a superficial translation. We want to do a more, deeper meaning translation. So if you feel like we haven't done a good job of that, like you speak Punjabi better than us and so on, then we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts. And maybe someday we'll get you involved in the podcast. We can do this with the technology. So should we play the song?
Yes, let's get on.
Okay, here it is. Enjoy the song Rendeh. There's 3 important artists involved. First of all, you should know the producer. This is my bit.
Yeah.
First, you should know the producer, Dr Zeus. Some people used to say when I used to DJ, Dr Juice.
Oh.
And I used to say, Dr Juice, I've never heard of that guy.
That's a great name.
Dr Juice. Dr Zeus. So he's the music producer, and he's one of the best. Like consistently, his style, his formula. Someone's at the door, just leave him. It's an experiment. They'll leave it. It's Amazon.
Amazon delivery.
And they'll probably run off anyway. So Dr. Zeus, fantastic music producer. He's been on the scene for such a long time and still to this day, he's good. You know, that's how I feel about him. Right from the beginning, every song, I can't think of a single song which is by Dr. Zeus and I've gone, nah, it's not that good.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing.
It's always like you hear a song and I go, who did this song? And when you say Dr. Zeus, we're like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's why, because it's Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, it's always good.
So, fantastic music producer. Saini Surinder, who I'm disappointed we haven't heard from him in a long time.
He's amazing.
But around when this track came on, there was quite a few songs,
right.
Saini Surinder ones, and fantastic, really good. But
really good.
you know, we haven't heard from him for a long time. Shortie, I think he's the guy who's the rapper who works often with Dr. Zeus. So Dr. Zeus brings him in, and in the video you'll see. I think it's him. I'm assuming it's him, right?
Yeah,
we don't know a lot about Shortie, but I'm sure he appears regularly in Dr. Zeus's tracks. And then there's a guy, you know, when you say to Siri, "Can you put on this song?" It says Fateh, Fateh.
So wrong, Siri. It's such a beautiful name as well.
It's got such a deep meaning. His name, Fateh. He's Canadian, I think. Maybe American.
I think he is.
I'm sure he's Canadian.
I think he's Canadian.
And so he's in the video as well. And that's what I like about this is that you hear these different. You've got the main Saini Surinder vocals. You might call that the main, I'm not sure, but you know, and then first Fateh comes along and he's saying his bit, and then Shortie comes in and he's on the telephone or something, you know, that bit you were telling me. But you know, just before we play this song, I just want to put a little thing in there. When we're talking about the deep meaning, I think that Saini Surinder's lyrics in Punjabi are talking in a future tense, and Fateh's, and I don't know about the Shortie one, but Fateh's ones are talking in a past tense. So we'll get into that. Tell me if you think, what's he on? What's he talking about? Here's the song.
Available on iTunes now.
Shortie mana tu rehne deve akhiyan laune nu aapa fir reh javange pichon pachtaune nu Shortie mana tu rehne deve akhiyan laune nu aapa fir reh javange pichon pachtaune nu and they don't stay the same. Now we at this crossroad cause it's silly games. Keeping secrets, you was always kinda hiding things. Thank God I thought twice about that wedding ring. I don't know what you expected. We was on the same line, then it disconnected. Talking about love, but you never ever meant it. You talking about trust, but I never ever felt it. Do Rendeh, yeah. Soniye do Rendeh. Jhoothe tere laare hun yaar na sahnge. Yeah, or you wanna be friends? I got enough of them, girl, this the end and I'm gone. Itna karna akhiyan ne par dil nu sat hi lagni hai. Jeena marna nahi auna te maut bhi paini thagni hai. Pyar itna karna akhiyan ne par dil nu sat hi lagni hai. Jeena marna nahi auna te maut bhi paini thagni hai.
Available on iTunes now.
After all your you and him down the alley, really what I look like. Now I'm done following you, falling for your rolling right out with him after I bought you the let me get those car keys and oh by the way me come. See life goes around and around, I think they call it
rukni puri jatinder mil jaye dil vich rakha sambhal ke e vi socha Shortie
मैनू किते विचकार जहे रुकनी पूरी जतिंदर मिल जाए दिल विच रखा संभाल के ए भी सोचा छट ना जावे मैनू किते विचकार जहे मिल गया जे सुरिंदर दा हाय मिल गया जे सुरिंदर दा इजहार नहीं करना ओरा रहन दे दिला रहन दे तेनू प्यार नहीं करना ओरा रहन दे दिला रहन दे तेनू प्यार नहीं करना ओरा रहन दे दिला रहन दे तेनू प्यार नहीं करना ओरा रहन दे दिला रहन दे तेनू प्यार नहीं करना ओरा
That was Rendeh by Dr Zeus, the producer. Saini Surinder is the main vocalist singing in Punjabi. There's a kind of, I don't know if you'd call it rap, because there's two rap bits, right? So there's the Fateh bit, which is roughly in the middle, and then there's a guy called Shortie who's towards the end, and he's like on the phone call if you're watching the video. You know what I just spotted? I think it's like the car bit is shot in the US, but then I'm
Yeah,
assuming the bit
definitely.
when they're in their flat is in the UK, so I'm not sure. But the point, importantly, we don't know where the flat is, obviously, but the point is that, as far as I know, Dr. Zeus, Saini Surinder and Shortie are UK people, right? And Fateh is a Canadian, and the video, the models, if you like, I think they're in, North America somewhere. So the point, again, I just want to make this, that people think, Punjabi is is a part of India or something. But actually it's a global music in terms of, and that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
How much has happened since then? There's more people producing Punjabi music around the world and videos and so on. So let's get into the lyrics. We're going to spend only a bit of time on this, but there's so much we can deep analyze. And Davina's got in front of her. Let's see what this is. So read the lyrics out, and then let's see if I understand what they are, and then you can correct me.
I'll try. But watching the video gives more context to the story that is being told, which I would say in this poem, because it's very poetic. So the first bit, Shad mana tu rendeh ve akhiyan laun nu.
Shad mana tu rendeh ve akhiyan laun nu. So shad meaning leave it, mana tu rendeh akhiyan laun. I get the feeling that he's saying, like, look, leave it. Don't allow our eyes to meet us.
Yeah, I'm saying don't let our eyes to meet. Appan fir pachtavange, appan fir reh javange, pichho pashton nu.
Oh, I love that bit. Oh, I love that bit, because this is what I meant earlier. That he's talking about like a future tense. So he's saying, look, leave it. Don't let our eyes meet, because I am going to regret this in the future.
Yeah,
right?
definitely regret. Ki karange akhiyan lake, dukh hi nahi jarna hona. So what will we do with meeting our eyes? We won't be able to tolerate the pain.
Right. It's fantastic.
Rendeh dila rendeh, tenu pyar nahi karna hona.
Go on.
And this bit's nice because, well, I'm not sure. He's saying, leave it, my heart. You won't know how to love. So you won't be able to commit. You won't be able to love. And I'm not sure whether this is saying, when it's saying Rendeh dila, saying it to the person they love or to their own heart. And I think it's like all poetry is down to how you interpret it sometimes as well, which I really like.
My guess is that what he's saying Rendeh dila, and that's like a way of actually externalizing it. So someone might say, in Punjabi music, the way things are externalized often like as an object to another person. Like the Jat is the obvious one. Like Jat, it doesn't always mean Jat, it means just another person. Or Mitra, meaning sometimes you would think that means my friends, but actually it means us blokes or us gabru. So words are used in Punjabi to kind of like connect. So in this case, Rendeh dila, he's referring to her, calling her Dilan, but it's almost like it's not a deeply affectionate word in my mind, because it's kind of like he's referring to her, but he doesn't really know her that well. And you know how I interpret it is it's not about her, it's about his previous pain.
Maybe.
This is how I interpret it, and he's seeing signs in her, right? He's seeing something about her, and that's what I'm
a lot into
no, but seriously, that's what I'm saying. That this is a looking to the future, which is why it's at odds with what Fateh is saying. Because, and this is another thing I want to point out, in Punjabi tracks, it happens a lot where the Punjabi and the English doesn't marry up for some reason. And it might marry up on the surface level, but when you dig deeper, I think the Punjabi is written in this sort of like, I've had pain in the past, but I'm not going to go there with you because I'm going to feel that same pain.
Yeah, maybe she cheated on him before.
This what, the same person?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying someone else probably. Like someone else has caused him pain.
He's got baggage.
And you know the other bit that gets my attention? For a long time, I thought, just go back there, I thought he was saying, Tenu pyar ni karna onda. And when I was singing in my head, Tenu pyar ni karna onda, tenu pyar, I was hearing that. And to me, that means that you don't know how to love, right? But no, he's not saying that. He's saying, Tenu pyar ni karna ona. And what that means is you won't know how to love.
Yeah.
And that is such a big
We
difference.
haven't even got to that point yet, but we already know you can't handle this.
He doesn't want to give her a chance for some reason. Like, in a sense, that's what he's kind of saying. He's like, I don't want to give this a chance. Like, what's the point of our eyes meeting? What's the point? There's nothing good going to come from this.
Yeah, he's very negative, right?
A man scorned.
Won't even give it a chance.
So which other one got your attention? Which other verse?
Oh, this bit's nice. It's two parts. So, प्यार ता करना अखियां ने पर दिल नू सट ही लगनी है. जीना
Hang on, stay there. Just explain that. Go on.
प्यार ता करना अखियां ने. So we will love, our eyes will meet and there'll be love, but my heart will be hurt. There'll be pain.
But dil nu sat hi lagni hai. And that's an interesting expression. Sat dil. When I first hear that, dil nu sat lagni hai. Like, because in my mind, growing up, I always thought sat is like an external wound. Like sat lagi, banu sat lagi or whatever. And so he's saying dil nu sat lagni hai. And it's the first time I heard of that sort of concept. Like the heart can have some sort of wound. And that's how I interpret that. Like dil nu. So he's saying our eyes will enjoy this process, looking at each other. Oh, wonderful, But dil nu sat lagni hai. Dil's going to feel something. And I guess what is, again, there's this inferred underlying meaning is no one's going to know about it.
Yeah, no one's going to know about the pain.
No one's going to know.
It's going to seem wonderful, but I'm going to be hurt. And it's that same fear is there for this person to say, I really like what I see, but I don't believe that you got follow through, mate.
Right.
I can't rely on you.
He doesn't trust her yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel that she's going to have follow through. And he feels like, because that's how I interpret that. Like, it's not written, but it's like if your heart hurts, no one knows. But if your eyes are, quote unquote, enjoying the process, then people know about it. So what does the next one say? Jeena marna nahi hona, te maut vi pani thagni hai. Oh. The writer of this is so soppy. That's not a criticism, but I can't relate. I can't, I don't know if you ever have these sort of deep level feelings, but you get the sense that this person is very sensitive. And so what does it say? Jeena marna. So go on, describe what that means. Jeena marna nahi hona.
Means, to me, my interpretation of that part is that Jeena marna nahi hona. So there's no living and there's no dying. There's this limbo in between because we don't know. We can't fully embrace the love and the happiness that gives us, but we also feel this death of the pain that it's going to cause. So you're in between life and death, and you just feel pain even at the thought of love.
And maut vi pani thagni hai. What does that mean?
I'm not sure what the thagni bit means. I think it means that death is just there, maut vi pani thagni hai, it's just on the heels of the love. That's my interpretation. What do you guys think? Is that correct, or is there more meaning there?
We were both talking about this and we don't know what that means, but it sounds like, to me, it sounds like what he's saying is, look, I'm going through, what's going to happen? He's not saying I'm going through this. He says, look, what's going to happen is we're going to be stuck in this limbo between death and life and death, and I'm going to prefer death. I think that's how I interpret that. Okay. Bani, Dagni. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's something like this, but if we're completely wrong, please tell us, because we don't know the exact meaning there. Maut vi pani thagni hai. Shall we do one more little bit of verse and that's enough for this song?
Yeah. This next part. Jis din ho gaya ishq bhi us din. And then it says, Jis din ho gaya ishq bhi us din, maut to dar na pena. So it's the same narrative of the day there's love, the day, we feel love, there's going to be the worry of pain. Maut to darna pena. I'm scared of death.
Right. It's so morbid, actually, this song,
so
isn't
sad.
it? It's
so
like
sad.
he's so fearful of something that's happened in the past, and he's like, what's the point of looking at each other? What's the point? My heart is going to hurt. What's the point of living and dying? I'm going to prefer death, and the moment I fall in love, I'm just going to be scared of death.
It's really sad, right?
So there you go. I think that brings us to the end of the analysis.
There's more.
There's more.
We have to say that when you watch the video, and I recommend watching the video because it feels like you're watching it and it's like, kahani mein twist at the end, right? Right? Like, so you got the first bit when, this narrative is going on and Saini Surinder's singing these lyrics. And then you got Fateh's bit comes in with the rap and he's kind of like reiterating the same thing. Like, oh, I'm glad I didn't put a ring on your finger and all this sort of stuff. And then in the video, they're sitting down at a meal and the girl goes off to go on a phone call and she's talking to, must be Shortie, and she's on the phone to him. And then he raps to her and he's kind of saying, hey, I'm not going to get into a relationship with you because I don't trust you. You're messing around with everyone. At least that's my interpretation of that. So and then you're thinking, oh, so the song is about this girl who's cheating, right? And that, like, she can't be trusted. And that poor guy who's sitting waiting with the food is getting cold and he must be getting so annoyed and hungry at the same time. He must be hangry by this point, right? And then they come back and he's on his phone and she gets mad straight away, right? And they have this, seems like she has a fight or something and they go off. And then the next thing you know, he's on the car driving. The guy's in the car driving and he's on his phone and he messages this girl who's called Bria. And he says, don't worry, we'll fix things tomorrow or something. Heart, loves, kisses. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, all right, poor guy. And then the next thing you see, dun, 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 there's a phone call coming from someone called Wifey. Wifey is calling him. And then he gets out and goes into his house. And you're left wondering, who is the cheater here? What is going on?
So that's enough for people to want to... You've spoiled it, actually, haven't you? You should have said, watch the video, guess what happens at the end, leave us a comment. But anyway, you've done that. So
we can cut it out.
No, we'll keep going. But Devinder really liked the end of that video by the sounds of it.
It was good.
And keep in mind, it's about 10 years old. So I would love for the next one, we're going to keep thinking of songs, right? Every so often, deep analysis, we'll share the song with you, but then we'll explain like some of the meaning inside, especially funny ones, deep emotional ones. I really hope that you liked listening or watching this video, but it's all on all the podcast platforms. Any last messages from Miss Soap Opera here?
It's all about the drama. No, we love Punjabi music, love music in general. We love listening to the words and seeing the deeper meaning behind that. So if you like that too, let us know which songs you like and share, subscribe and all that, and hopefully see you soon.
See you next time. Keep thinking Bhangra.